Hey Internet, Eric here. It's a Bloody Sunday once again, and if you don't know what that is, it's a concept created by my buddy Corey over at the Need Gore YouTube channel. And what it is basically every Sunday you make a short and sweet video describing a specific death, either in a movie, TV show, or even a cartoon. Because he once did the Wicked Queen in Snow White, which was cool. Lately, I've been doing Stephen King related stuff or Stephen King related sequels. I'm going to finally get away from that because last night I was a guest on the Graveyard Shift podcast. I've been a guest before twice when it was Sheldon and Mike. I was on their Poltergeist episode, and I was on the Jack Frost episode with Mike. Well, there's a new host now. Crystal has joined Mike since Sheldon had to leave. But last night I was a guest, and fingers crossed, because every time I'm a guest on that show, there's always some fuck up technical difficulty on my end. So hopefully it's usable. Last night we talked about the film where I'm going to discuss a specific death, Freddy versus Jason. Now obviously there's going to be spoilers abound because I'm talking about a specific death in this film. The movie came out in 2003, so whatever. And I've also actually, with my wife, discussed this film on the channel. It's in the Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th playlist, so go ahead and watch it if you want to know what I think about it. Basic plot is, it's Freddy versus Jason. Freddy convinces Jason to kill some teens on Elm Street to make them think that Freddy is doing it so he can get some power, or he can get his power back from their fear, blah, blah, blah. Jason is killing more than Freddy needs him to, and then they fight WWE style at the end. My specific death in this is probably my favorite death in the film. It is when we are following Trey. Trey is the asshole boyfriend of Catherine Isabel, who just I can't stop talking about on my channel for some reason. I just talked about her on in my Ginger Snaps discussion. Anyways, he's the asshole. He's and she's there because she's one of the dumb girls. She's with the asshole and doesn't realize it, but doesn't leave him type of thing. So they just get done banging, all right? And he sends her to the bathroom to take a shower because he's got this shtick where she kisses him and he pushes her away because he always says, "Babe, I hate it when you kiss me after smoking because you taste like menthols," or something like that. So they just got done fucking in the bedroom with a really bad body double for Catherine Isabel. She's in the shower cleaning up, and he's laying there in the bed. He's got a beer next to him. Jason, of course, just shows up out of nowhere, and Trey flips over like he's going to escape, and Jason takes his machete, and what he does is he doesn't hack him like this. He like literally impales him. He lifts the machete up, and the machete is pretty much turned into a sword by this movie, and he is pounding him. Instead of just one, he is like literally 1, 2, 3, I don't know, half a dozen times. And it's a great shot because you see from Trey's waist up, his back, from his waist up, his body is shaking. He's got a beer can in his hand, and you have a really cool shot under the mattress. You got the big blood spot there, and you see the machete blade poking through, in and out, repeatedly, through the mattress, blood covering it. It's really, really great. And the coup de grace is even better. I made a joke about it on the podcast where we now see the aftermath. We think Jason's done, and then we have a cool close-up shot of Trey. He's holding the beer can. He's still got the beer can in his hand, and he's shaking it. He's shaking it, because he's convulsing and everything, and it's starting to fizz and everything like that. Bubbles everywhere, and it's great. And Jason isn't done. He takes his machete and he literally pulls it out of Trey. He slams it down into the floor of the bedroom, and he grabs each end of the mattress and he folds him up like a fucking accordion. I think it was a cool homage to when Jason killed the sheriff in part 6, when he literally, bends the dude back. So I love it. I love that Trey dies because he's a fucking piece of shit. He's one of those, one of these guys. Can't wait for him to die, and thank God he's, I think, the first victim. So he sucks. You get that good oomph of a character you hate dying. Really brutal, not overly gory, but those shots of gore are really good. And then just the final exclamation point where he fucking folds him up. So yeah, absolutely love Trey's death in Freddy vs. Jason. So highly recommend it. I'm not gonna get into my discussion on the movie because A, I've already discussed it on this channel, and B, hopefully the audio was working for Freddy vs. Jason on the Graveyard Shift. It's a great podcast. Mike's really cool. I've been friends with him for a while. I've just gotten to know Crystal. She was fun last night. They have a live website. I'm gonna put the link to the live website in the description below. Give them a listen. Check out the website. You can converse with them, I guess. I know it's just starting. They're still working the kinks, but you can also subscribe to them on iTunes and Podbean and all that shit. But yeah, give a listen to the Graveyard Shift. Check out Freddy vs. Jason if you haven't, just for the death and a little bit more. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, all that crap. I'm at 661 subscribers. Getting closer to the magical 666 number, so if I get to that and I stay there for a week, like I said, I'm gonna do like a giveaway, get rid of some junk in my garage. Most of it's horror movie related, so hopefully it'll happen and happen soon because I want to get that shit out of my garage. So cheers and happy Bloody Sunday. Check out the Graveyard Shift. There, see, Happy Mike, I plugged your show like always.